Good morning, buzzers. It's Boxing Day. It is Saturday, the 26th of December, 7:30 a.m. UK time, and it is Boxing Day. And this is Good Morning Buzzers from buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. Hello to you. Glad you could join us. I didn't expect us to have many people in today, Boxing Day, after all the celebrations on Christmas Day yesterday. But we have got a packed room, a packed Good Morning Buzzers room. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Twitter. We're live on the Buzz50 homepage. And the site's free to join, and it's a social networking site. It's not a dating site. Social networking site for seniors over 50. Come along and join us. And if you're a member, and it's free to join, you can click the link on the homepage and come into the Good Morning Buzzers chat room and join us live and type away, which lots of people are doing. Barley's saying good morning all. Which McGann is saying hello again, ATM. Joyce wants saying, I'm from the States. What's Boxing Day, Mike? And I haven't got that lined up. We can Google that live in a minute. Let's Google that live. I'm so full, and so is my refrigerator, says Joyous One. We have got in the Good Morning Buzzers room, Witch Morgana, ATM 55. Olive is here. Barley's with us. Big C 55 is here. Joyous One is with us. She's no idea what Boxing Day is, but we're going to educate her. Lauren's with us. Pronto's here. Quiet Mouse One. Sasquatch. And hiding down there at the bottom of the list is Tulips 22. Happy Boxing Day to all of you. Boxing Day basically is the day after Christmas Day. Traditionally, I do believe, but this is just from memory, that it was the day that wealthy sort of landowners, squires, lords and whatever would send presents out to their workers, boxes of something. I think that's what it is, but I don't really know. But you can educate me and we'll educate everybody else from around the world, because we are truly international, as we will find out in a little while by asking people where they're from and by looking at the Buzz50 International online members. But we've got a few things on this morning. It's the day, says Pronto. This is live from Pronto. We servants get a day off. And Mike, the Lord of the Manor, gives us the leftovers of food to take home. Well, do you know what those servants or what those lords should do? They should go to Joyous One and raid her refrigerator because it's full. And she doesn't need it because she's full as well. So that's solved all of those problems all in one day. Right. Oh, Boxing Day. Oh, boxes, not punching, says Joyous One. No, we don't all go around fighting. Well, we might do in the pubs tonight. Let's see what happens. We've got lots this morning. We've got a new tune. Identify that tune. We've got a new Identify the Famous Voice. We've got a couple of other things. We've got 2 new ideas. From Pronto, we've got Questions That Haunt Me. And from Jane, we've got Who Am I? We'll find out about those in a bit. And we've got a saying from June. Like bento boxes, says Olive. Don't know what that means. So let's have a listen to the tune. What famous TV program was this the theme tune from? Have a listen to this. Let me start it again, because I must explain, this isn't the actual theme tune. This is 3 guys playing it on a keyboard, a guitar and drums. What's it from? 10,000 bother points. Have you any idea what the theme tune, what TV show that is the theme tune from? You can type it in the Good Morning Buzzers room live. You can phone in on one of the numbers here, or you could even call in on Skype. We had 3 callers on one of the broadcasts yesterday. Yes, 3. 2 on the one before. Do give us a call, one way or another, or a text. Send a text to one of these numbers. We even had a call from Australia yesterday, from Jane, all the way down under, live. No idea whatsoever, says Joyce. Well, if you've no idea about that tune, have you got an idea as to who this very famous person is. Think it's a cowboy film, says Quiet Mouse, that one. Who is this voice?
Well, it's not like the first time. I mean, the first time it went crazy. Well, it's not like the first time. I mean, the first time it went crazy.
And Dream Theatre has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room on this happy Boxing Days. And the leftovers came in a box, says ATM55, thereof the name Boxing Day. Thank you for that. What is this? The theme tune from a very, very famous TV series, I think from the 70s. Oh, did I play too much? Did that give the game away? But you are supposed to guess it. The first person guessing it gets 10,000 of our amazing buzzer points. Clint Eastwood says, Witch Morgana. It is not Clint Eastwood, Witch Morgana. Marmaduke has joined us. Good morning to you, Marmaduke, in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Dallas says midnight. No, it's not Dallas, but it could be, couldn't it? It does sound a bit like it. Mod Squad says Olive. No, it is none of those. And who is this who is not Clint Eastwood?
Well, it's not like the first time. I mean, the first time it went crazy.
Any idea who those are? And we've got two jokes. We've got the Buzz 50 joke off. They're short jokes because we've got to fit in our other things. Questions that haunt me and saying from Juniper. Peyton Place, says Pronto. No, it's not. It isn't. So these are the two short jokes. This is joke number one. The idea. Mod Squad says Dream Theatre, my favourite show before SWAT. Oh, morning, says Marmaduke. May I be the first to wish you all a Merry Easter? That's it. Get your wishes in early. That's a good idea. And do call in. We had 3 phone calls on one broadcast yesterday, 2 the day before. Do give a call in on one of the numbers here. And say hello. You can either just say hello to me and I'll pass on your wishes, or if you want, and I'll ask you first, you can go on speakerphone. And no, it's not a new ringtone. It's the same ringtone as yesterday and the day before, and possibly even the day before that. This is joke number one. Get ready with your votes out of 10. Anywhere between 0 and 10. No minuses, no fractions, and no decimals. If you like it, it's a 10. If you don't like it, it's a 0. If it's something in between, something in between. Oh, in that case, says Pronto, after Marmaduke's best wishes for Easter, Pronto says, in that case, Merry Christmas and a happy 2017. A year early. Police, this is a short joke, so do all please pay attention. Police arrested 2 kids yesterday. One was drinking battery acid and the other was eating fireworks. Amazing what kids will do nowadays. One was drinking battery acid and the other was eating fireworks. They charged one and let the other one off. Do you get it? Do you really get it? We'll soon find out whether you got it and how good you think it is by the points that will come in, hopefully very quickly, out of 10. That is anything between 0 and 10. Nothing less than 0. Nothing more than 10. No decimals and no fractions. And do please, please send in your jokes. We've got a few poems lined up. I need to sort those out. Apologies to those of you who have sent in poems. Pronto gives that joke a 4. Big C gives it a 3. Sasquatch, who is, of course, from down under where the humour is. Not a little bit, but a lot upside down, gives it a 1. Midnight gives it a 6. Witch Morgana a 2. Lauren a 4. It's a low-scoring joke. Quiet Mouse a 4. I hope joke number 2 can do a little bit better. Barley gives it a 2. Joyous One a 4. So far. I remember years ago my addiction to drinking brake fluid. I think simply couldn't stop. Oh, I see, it's a joke. I thought it's an odd thing to drink, so I don't think that's very safe. My addiction to drinking brake fluid, I simply couldn't stop, says Marmaduke. It's a joke. I can give that, I think I'll give that a 6. Knots Landing, says Quiet Mouse. Sorry, says Julep, still didn't get that joke yet, just processing. David, 1950, has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good morning to you. If you're watching this and you've no idea what it's all about, this is all it's about. It's a friendly get-together with buzzers around the world. It's interactive. It's members from Buzz 50. Lol, just give it a one, Tulip, says Witch Morgana, if you don't get it. It's interactive, so we're live in the Good Morning Buzzers room. We're live on YouTube. We're live. If you want to call, prove whether it's live or not by picking up the phone and calling. But do check first, A, that it's around 7:40 a.m. UK time. Just Google now, what time is it in London? Do that quickly if you want. If you want to prove it's live, give a ring. Hear the phone ring, cut off if you like as soon as I answer it. That is up to you. So we're live around the world, we're interactive, and we're part of buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50, where we've got chat rooms, forums, social networking, all sorts of things going on. And that joke got an average of 3.5. We'll have joke number 2 after the break, and then we will work out the winning joke. Then we will name who sent in the winning joke and put it on Facebook. Then we will name the losing joke and just shame them. It is as simple as that. So we've got a new competition. Let's first listen to this tune. What is this the theme tune from? Actually, I said it was played by a pianist or keyboard player, a drummer, and a guitarist. I now read it a bit better. They're all the same person. What is that the theme tune from for 10,000 buzzer points? And who is this? The mystery voice for 10,000 buzzer points.
It's not like the first time. I mean, the first time it went crazy.
Any ideas?
It's not like the first time. I mean, the first time went crazy.
Was Santa good to everyone this year, says Joyce one. Streets of San Francisco, says Barley. No, yes, Santa was good to us here. No, it's not the streets of San Francisco. It's not that, Barley. And Batman from Olive. No, Charlie's Angels from Joyous one. No, but all I'll say, Joyous one, is but it's not. Gosh, I know that tune, says Midnight. Good. But this is one of the new features that we're doing now, and the idea is from. Oh, Midnight's left the room. The idea has come in from Jane from Australia. Midnight Cowboy, says Quiet Mouse. No. Welcome back, Midnight, says Witch Morgana, because Witch Morgana. Says Joyous one. Who am I? I read out some sentences. You guess who I am. Okay? We're not going to give any points out for this today. We're just doing fun. I'm close. No, Joyous one. You're hundreds of miles away. But yes, you're a little bit close on the theme tune. Right. Or are you thousands of miles away? Here we are. Who am I? Just for fun this morning. I was born on the 12th of February, 1809 in Shrewsbury, Shropshire, at my family home. I was born on the 12th of February, 1809 in Shrewsbury, Shropshire, at my family home. Who could be the first to get that? The Mod Squad, says Sasquatch. Funny Mike, says Joyous one. Any ideas? And our other new idea that's coming is, or not really new idea, but just a series of things that Pronto has sent us in, questions that haunt me. And this is a good one. How important does a person have to be before they're considered assassinated instead of just murdered? How important does a person have to be before they're considered assassinated instead of just murdered? And that isn't a question that you have to answer. It's just a puzzling question. At what point do they become assassinated? So John Moore, says Pronto.
It's not like the first time. I mean, the first time
Bruno, says Margaret. I know I'm muddling things up here because the ones who am I don't think anybody's suggesting that.
It's not like the first time. I mean, the first
Midnight.
Time
I can see a possible problem here because Midnight's guessing Charles Dickens, and I'm sure he's not guessing that for the voice. He's guessing that for the who am I. Isambard Kingdom Brunel, says Marmaduke. Yes, you're welcome to say that. Absolutely welcome. Let's switch to the Buzz 50 site, see what's going on there. Then when we come back, there will be a difference in the room. It's called Spot the Difference, and we'll see if anybody can win anything this morning. We might have to give some more clues. Happy Boxing Day to you, wherever you are. Okay, we'll click here, then we'll switch and have a look at the site. What we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is dive into the Good Morning Buzzers chat room where all those people are that I have been talking to. So if you wonder whether I've just been speaking to myself, no, I've been speaking to all these people down here. Here they are with all their guesses and with their points. And we have got, if we look on the right-hand side, we can see the list of who's in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. And you can either join us now if you're quick enough, or you can join us tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. We've got Witchmore Ghana, ATM 55, Midnight, Olive, Barley, Big C 55, Dream Theatre, David 1950, Joyous One, Lauren, Marmaduke, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, Sasquatch, and Tulips. And Pronto has loaded up something for us all to look at. But let's have a look and see who's been joining us yesterday and whose birthday it is. On the left-hand column here, 20 people joined us yesterday, 5 already today. Birthdays today? Nobody. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If you click maps at the top here, then you'll come to this page. And if you click online now, and if you're online now, are you on the maps? This is the Good Morning Buzzers map. You can see that these are actual buzzers who are online now. So not everybody who's online now has put themselves on the map, but these are the people that have put themselves on the map. Let's pick somebody at random down here in East Mediterranean and have a look, and that is Tulips. Tulips. So I wonder where in the world Tulips is. We'll find out in a little while. You can zoom in on these maps, then you can click on people if you want. Let's click on me. I'm the bouncing one. No, I'm not. That was wrong. I messed that up. Never mind. Okay, let's go back to the site, have a look, see if you can spot what the change, the difference is. We've got some guesses in here. We've got John Luther. We've got Cagney and Lacey for the tune. We've got Ben Affleck for the voice. We've got Midnight Caller for the tune. We've got Big Country. No. Let's go back to the site and see if you can spot the difference. Click stop there. Hopefully that'll just stop the broadcast. Stop the, yeah, we're back. I'm back. Can you spot what the difference is? And let's give you another clue on this. And the thing is, who am I? So we said I was born on the 12th of February 1809 in Shrewsbury, Shropshire, at my family home. And clue 2, I was the 5th of six children of a wealthy society doctor and a financer. Any idea who they are? And let's have another listen to the voice.
Well, it's not like the first time. I mean, the first time it went crazy.
Daniel Doughty says, Sasquatch, no, nothing's going this morning. What's this the tune from? Sorry, I was just watching the guy play. I'd forgotten you were there. Sorry. Happy Boxing Day to you. Steve Jobs says pronto. No, let's have a listen to a bit more of the voice. Come on, it is Boxing Day. Let's be a bit fairer. Have a listen to this.
Well, it's not like the first time. I mean, the first time went crazy, but it's still an honor, great honor.
Who are you going to go with?
Actually, I think I may be going by myself. My wife is doing a play in New York.
So it's somebody whose wife also acts. Oh, I've given it away. That he's an actor. And Pronto's guessing the Avengers for that tune. Pronto, no. Let's do joke number 2. Joke number 1 got an average of 3.5. How will joke number 2 do? It's another shorty because we're doing some extra things this morning. It's a blonde joke. I apologize to all blondes. Probably most blondes on this site aren't blonde anymore anyway. They're grey. So does it count? Are you still a blonde? If you're a blonde and you've gone grey, you're still a blonde at heart. Charlie's Angels says Barley for this tune. Let's have a listen. No, sorry, no. Let's have a listen to joke number 2 and see if it can beat the 3.5 that joke number 1 got. It's another short one. It's a blonde joke. A blonde walks into a library and says, "Can I have a burger and fries?" The librarian says, "I'm sorry, this is a library." So the blonde whispers, "Oh, can I have a burger and fries?" Have you heard it before? Even if you've heard it before, is it a good joke? Does it warrant more than the 3.5 that joke number 1 got? If you think it does, you will have to make an allowance for the fact that Sasquatch has voted 1 for joke number 1. So voting just a bit above 3.5 ain't going to do it. You can't vote decimals anyway or fractions. It's got to be a 3, a 4, a 5, a 2, a 1, a 6, 7, 8, 9, or a 10. And it's a 5 from Quiet Mouse. It's a 4 from Pronto. It's a 7 from Witch Morgana. It's a 7 from Marmaduke. It's a 6 from Tulips, who we saw on the map. It's a 5 from Barley. It's a lol 7 from Lauren. It's a 7 from Joyous One. It's a 5 from Big C55. Oh, and what a surprise from Sasquatch Down Under. Comes up with a 1. And it's a 4 from Midnight. Should we add it up now? Do we think that's it? Do we think that's all we're going to get? Whilst we're wrapping up and finishing off the other stuff, please could you do international roll call? Now, international roll call is where you type in where you're from and then hopefully what time it is, where you are in the world, because we're truly international, and maybe a little bit of a weather forecast. So I'll kick it off with 7:52 a.m. Birmingham, England. A little bit windy, cool. I've not been outside, so I'm guessing cloudy. Pronto repeats. Charles Darwin is the voice. You don't mean the voice, do you, Charles? Do you, Pronto? Do you mean as the who am I? Because I don't think that's Charles Darwin, the voice.
Well, it's not like the first time. I mean, the first time was you know, it went crazy, but it's still an honor, great honor. Who are you going to go with?
Was Charles Darwin's wife an actress? If Pronto meant Charles Darwin as the who am I? 8:53 a.m. and yeah, then yes, it is Charles Darwin. We're getting international roll call coming in. We have got the jokes. We've got joke number 1 had 3.5 and comes in second place because joke number 2 got 5.3. Joke number 1, thank you very much. And I need more jokes. We need more jokes. Were sent in by Steve 007 Mysterious. Dave B sent in joke number 2 and wins and will go on to Facebook. Pronto 8:53 wherever he is. Joyous One, finally, it knows it's winter here in Rochester, New York, USA at 2:53 a.m. No more mild 50s and down to low 30s. Brr. The quiz name, lol, says Pronto. Yes, you're right. No points, sorry. We may do that over the next few days. Great idea by Jane. Thank you, Jane. Tulips 22, 9:53 a.m. Sunny, 18 degrees in. And we saw tulips on the map. Beirut in Lebanon, all the way over there. Or, for tulips, just around the corner. England is where Midnight's from. It's 7:52 a.m. It's raining and it's 12 degrees. Witch Morgana, however, is not in England. Witch Morgana is in the Philippines, where it is hot and humid. Wow. Quiet Man, 7:52 a.m. in Essex. Cloudy and dry, fairly mild for December. Lauren is coming to us live from Colombia, SA, where it's 2:52 a.m. and it's 25 degrees. Wait for it, Joyce One. 25 degrees centigrade. Not your exaggerated Fahrenheit, but centigrade. And it's humid. Well, I said that, Mike says Sasquatch. Well, what I need, Sasquatch, is an assistant, a trusty assistant, keep an eye on things so I don't miss things. I'm guessing that what you said was Charles Darwin, perhaps. So it may be that Sasquatch is the winner and that Pronto just shouted louder. Apologies if that's the case. 8:53 a.m. and it's warm but wet and windy outside. McCabe says Pronto in Germany. Got Daffs coming up here. Lol says Quiet Mouse. Yes, the weather's crazy at the moment. 14 degrees centigrade says Pronto. 10 USA. Wet, wet, wet says Big C. 10. Is that Tennessee? Hawaii says Olive. Beautiful and saw my first whale of the season. Wow. Wow. Lovely, Olive, says Quiet Mouse. Charles Chaplin, says Olive. No, says Mike. Bye, everyone. So bye to all of you. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for joining in. This voice didn't go. It's gone. I've clicked it off. We'll do it later. We'll be back 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. The tune didn't go. That saves me a little bit of work for tomorrow. Do please send in loads of stuff. Let's have a listen to the background music as we're fading out. So I'll play that. This is what we like to call, or I like to call, our theme tune. It's Boxing Day. It's buzz50.com. It's Good Morning Buzzers, the social networking site for seniors over 50. Come and join us. All that remains for me to say now is goodbye. And like Joyce won, bye everyone and have a nice day. Bye all, says Pronto. Bye all, says Olive. Goodbye. And I hope you have a lovely Boxing Day. Good morning, buzzers.